Hey, what's up everyone? It's JSap here. We're playing more Tiny Dino World, and today we are doing Sinensis as requested. And I promised this like forever ago, and I kind of forgot to do it, so here it is, finally. About damn time. Sinensis was for the longest time who I did my 30 raids with. These villagers will not stop. Where do they keep coming from? Holy crap. I used to, oh my god, and then right on cue, every single time I try to show a dinosaur, I swear to god if he turns around and starts... No, he's not doing it today. Alright, that's good. I used to do all 30 raids with Sinensis just for the fact that because of that he has Grand Guardians and comboed with Bloodlust, which doubles warriors' attack, including healers, how much they heal, I would always end the raid with full health, and thus I would not have to spend money to heal him. And not having to spend money, I mean, that saves me money, and I gain more money by the end of it, because, you know, I've done 30 raids with him, I haven't spent anything healing him up. It also means I can just go with him. Whoops, I totally forgot. Let's go ahead and check out his 5-star. Where are you, Sinensis? You're down at the bottom, aren't you? I didn't pass you. Yeah, you are. So it looks pretty cool. It's red. I like it a lot. I evolved Sinensis or Sinensis so fast. The Dilophosaurus Sinensis, whatever. I evolved him so fast after getting him. I did not get to enjoy this pixelated form that much. I mean, this is a cool... What, can you seriously? No, get out of here. That's not worth it at all. I wish I could fling you. I cannot. I mean, this is still pretty cool. It's just I'm kind of desensitized to it because I've seen it so many times. So he's immune to multi-shots, which is nice. You know, it's not... You know, it's no chill immunity or poison immunity, but it's still a good one to have. Bloodlust doubles warriors' attack and healers, so it doubles both of these. He has Grand Guardians, which is probably the best troop a dinosaur can have. And he has Bombers. His attack is pretty insane. We do have a Blessing and Soul Level 20. Excluding, you know, max band perks, this is the strongest you can get this dinosaur to. 35,000 health and 6,600 attack. I mean, that's 3,300 attack, not doubled. But still, like, that is insane. That's a lot. Those are really good stats for a dino to have at 6 stars. Or level 60, I should say, rather than just 6 stars. And there we go. Those are the raid points. And that's this. They still have not fixed the glitch with Saurophaganax. Where are you? There you are. Now I use Saurophaganax just for the mere fact that he can end at full health, but also that I get 5% extra coin. I mean, Sinensis is a lot faster, but it's more worth it to use Saurophaganax. I mean, it does take more time, but I get more money, so it's worth it. Gotta think strategically. And, well, speaking of strategy, there isn't much with Sinensis. When you have a Blessing, you can literally just let him go house on their base until he's about to die. You can just spam all your healers, use your ability, and he's basically full health. I mean, ideally you want to wait until... Like, I'm probably going to use it after the first egg tower, all the way down there, if you guys see that. That's almost why I don't even want to do that many raids with him, because I'm not doing anything. I'm just collecting orbs. Really not doing much else. Like, might have to use it earlier. Willie, are you going to immune spam me? You are. Let's see. Am I going to have to use my little healing move? Ooh, he's going to go for the curse. I am going to dodge that. Oh! And barely gets it up in time. I might have to. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. Come on. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Yeah. I don't think this egg tower is not going to kill me. Have you guys ever died to an egg tower? I have never, ever died to an egg tower. I mean, like, I know the purpose of them is to kill your troops. Like, it's not going to kill your dinosaur. I've just never died from it. I feel like once I should have. But, you know, again, its main purpose is to kill troops, not dinos. So look at that, we're full health. Is it even going to kill our troops? I think it can take one more egg. Yeah, they can. And we're full health. Boom. Didn't have to spend a single dime to heal him up. Not a single soul gem to, you know, continuously raid like I like to do for videos with my dinos. So we saved so much more. I was honestly happy to do this episode just because I don't have to spend anything to do it. Which, I mean, obviously I don't mind. It's like, making episodes always fun. And let's see if we can find another good raid. At least 500 is what I'm looking for. Not getting much, though. That's a lot of money, though. 30,000. That's not bad. But I do... Come on. I'll settle... Oh, my God. There we go. I was about to say I'll settle for 300 at this point. But 700's good, too. That is good, too. It'd be cool if there was a passive where instead of 5% more gold, you got, like, 5% more summon points. Or raid points. I always call it, like, summon... Oh, wait, no. It is summon... I always call it raid points. I actually said it right that time. Oh, my God. summon points, like 5% more summon points, something like that. I don't know. Probably wouldn't do that, but that'd be kind of cool. Add some diversity. I feel like the game definitely needs it, because especially with huts, right? So base wise, Tiny Dino World is kind of in a stale situation just for the fact that the way the bases work right now, right? The best thing you can do is just put out a crap ton of huts with arrow towers like immediately following them, and have them spam immune. Like that is probably the best thing you can do. Putting an egg tower, here and there just to clear troops, but they can't really. Oh my god, really? You're gonna slime me? God, like the 2% who actually use that. It is kind of an annoying move, I will admit. And my screen is not letting me tap right now. I've been like frantically tapping, but even still, we are gonna get to full health. Watch, and we're full health like instantly. They can't necessarily add new buildings to the game, right? So if they just suddenly decided, oh, we're gonna have like 2 new building slots or something like that, suddenly that weakens every single dinosaur in the game. And they couldn't, like, maybe they want to instead, increase the level cap, so then we can have, again, more slots, either whether it's new buildings or the same buildings, that again, I mean, if the cap got increased to level 70, the dinosaurs would have to be too, because they're balanced. A level 60 dinosaur, a level 60 base. Neither are meant to be stronger than the other. It's supposed to be that's the point of it. But thusly, they can't really to actually make your base any stronger. For there to be any more end game for someone who has a maxed out base, they would have to overhaul like the entire game. So all they can really do would be change hut abilities, right? Because that is really what influences the meta, right? You can look at all my huts. Here we go. Immune, all right. Immune, all right. Immune. And can we find the last one? What's it gonna be? It's immune. Like it's just the best thing to do. Like maybe I'm wrong. Maybe someone found something secretly better, the hidden OP, the super slime tactic or something like that. I have no idea. But right now, this is really what's working for me. So the only thing that I can think of that they could do would be change abilities, whether they somehow nerf immune, whether it's adding a new passive that makes dinos go through immune, or it's changing how long it's immune for, or just making other abilities better. The meta, like if that doesn't happen, the meta is just kind of stuck as it is, right? Like it's not going to change. I mean, it's kind of unfortunate. I really like to see some new hut abilities or something. Just change it up. Maybe make, I don't even know. What is like pebbles? Pebbles. People laugh at pebbles. Like pebbles can be pretty deadly. Maybe make it do. I can't really think of like. Maybe like somehow it could affect the terrain, like troops who walk over it. It's like a mine kind of thing. I have no idea. Again, we're just gonna let Sinensis do his thing until. It needs to heal up. Really not much, skill in this case, or tactic, or anything. It's kind of the same with, like, Suchomimus. I mean, that's kind of what makes them top-tier dinosaurs. They're so strong, you don't really need to pay attention. Saurophaganax you kind of do, just because it's not, it's not insane. It's not, God tier. It's not Sinensis. It's not a Suchomimus. Like, without a blessing, if anything, it is a little bit shaky, but with it, it's a powerhouse completely. Like, if you do have a blessing, I would totally recommend using Saurophaganax over, Suchomimus and Sinensis, just because, I mean, the blessing is already going to make up for the power difference. Like, all of those dinosaurs are strong enough to raid a base with a blessing on easily, so might as well get the 5% extra coin that Saurophaganax gives you, just because you can. I don't know, it'd be cool. Maybe if they, like, buffed Flame to, like, burn the dinosaur, kind of like in Pokemon where it takes some damage every turn. Not like, I guess Poison kind of does that. Maybe, like, a lesser Poison almost, and then do less damage to troops maybe, or something. Just change it up. Maybe even add new abilities like I don't know, you know how there's already stun. God, I was thinking, like, there's, like, slime that stuns the troops. I was going to say there could be one for the dinosaurs, but there's already stun, so I don't know. Not really giving any good ideas here, but it would be nice to see something. I mean, they're working on the aquatic update. They're working hard on that. So it's obviously don't, just go spamming them with suggestions or anything like that. They have enough to work on as is. But it's just cool. It's just cool conversation to talk about for the future of Tiny Dino World. Let's see, 350. This is a pretty easy base for level 60. This might be someone who just doesn't play, or wow, level 30 huts. Damn. One of my band members actually came up to me because he had such a weak base and asked, if he could work on his base for a while because, my band has a donation requirement every week and he wasn't able to really work on his base. And obviously I was like, yeah, sure, take 2 weeks off and we'll talk about blah, blah, blah then. But I forget how expensive it is to actually have a base to upgrade. I've had mine maxed for so long, It takes forever. It's a great feeling when you do max it up though. Kind of with runes too. Runes are insanely expensive. I've talked about this so many times. Runes are so expensive to max out. Honestly, if you're an early level, don't even bother with maxing out runes, right? Don't combine runes unless you really think you're going to be using it late game. I know early game I was like, oh, I have 2 Blood Claw runes. I should combine these. I'll make a level 2 one. I'm going to be so strong. Yeah. It's not worth it. It's not worth the money because it ends up being so expensive if you actually want to go somewhere with it. Like the Blood Claw and the Blood Scale, those are okay runes if you have a max, they're pretty damn good. But if they're not, if it's like a level 5 rune, there isn't really a point. You're better off having all these immunities. And here's this kind of sucks because I wanted 100% immunity to Venom on Sinensis, so I got this level 9 rune. I spent over $1 million coin trying to get it, and I finally got it. And I realized, I can't make another one. Well, that's fine. I'll put it on, and it doesn't make it any better. It's just no different than having 2 level 5 runes, right? So it's not worth the money at all. This rune cost at least $1 million coins to make, and it ends up still costing me 2 slots. In reality, I would have to spend just as much to get another rune, and then even more just to combine them, because the success rate of combining 2 level 9 runes is so low. I don't know the exact percentage, but just from making that one blood scale rune that was level 10 that I did make, it took so I was a point where I was just watching TV and auto clicking, retrying every time just because it wasn't working. It was insane. Oh, do not want to raid you. You are in my band. Even though I'm getting my standards are lowering a little bit when it comes to raiding because there is nobody with over 500 right now. Damn. No one is worth raiding. Come on. Where's the money? I need the money. And by money I mean summon points. I don't actually need the money. At this point, when you have a max base, kind of what I suggest doing, I'm going to go out because I'm not finding anything, is, just make sure all of these are going. If you want combat items, you can also do that. I don't really do it anymore. Make sure all these are going, and then make sure all of these are going, at max if you want, and then, just finish your raids and donate the rest. That's kind of what I've been doing. I kind of wish there was something else I can sink my money into, but obviously I want to level up the band to get those perks. Ooh, that's a lot of coin. That's not as many... It's not as many summon points as I like, but I won't be picky. Beggars can't be choosers. Am I right or am I right? So now this is probably the most ideal situation for Sinensis if you have a blessing. If not, it's still pretty good. Just because if you don't have a blessing on Sinensis, basically you're just gonna have to use his ability twice. That's kind of what happens to be the case with me. You can no longer get Sinensis. He was the event downer for the month, costing 150 gems. For forever ago. This was I think Sinensis was a Dino of the month when I got back into Tiny Dino World. I stopped for a while. I was like, yeah, this game I just lose all my money instantly. I stopped around level 30 or something, and then I got back into it. I was like, oh, this game's awesome, man. It's so much fun. Especially because I started watching Gaming Beaver's playthrough of it. But I've totally lost my train of thought there. Oh my god, what the fuck was I talking about? Equestria. I got so lost in this guy's name and the fact that he's also Denmark, which is my flag. I am not Danish. I should clarify. I used Danish flag because my parents are Danish. I am American. I am 100% born in America, specifically California. Not Danish. Just so you know, there's no false advertisement issues. I guess that's not really false advertisement, but yeah. Jesus, I can't believe I might have to rewind and figure out what I was talking about. That's a good chunk of money though. That is a good chunk of money. 40k is not bad. Not gonna pass that up. We did get a good amount of summon points. It's halfway there. No, there isn't really much to say about Sinensis. It's a good dino. You know, you're going to have to stop twice without a blessing, about 2 or 3 times, you know, when you're raiding, just to use his ability to heal him up. Oh, that's what I was saying. Right, that situation was so ideal for me, for Sinensis, because, and for healing dinos in general, because he had 2 walls at the end. There's no longer anything to hurt us, so you can just, like, let him go at the wall with all your healers without having to worry about them dying. Like, they're just going to heal you up to full, and you basically have a guaranteed victory. And a guaranteed, you know, full health, whatever. That's why I'm, like, probably one of my biggest pet peeves is when people have, like, flame or something as their last ability or something on their last hut, or slime or something, and then I do not get the full health. Because that's, like, the whole point of me using Sinensis in the first place. You know, and they're not trying to counter Sinensis, or maybe they are, maybe that's their whole strategy, but I like to think that they're not trying to counter Sinensis, you know, they're just trying to protect their base the best they can, and it ends up being what not wins the battle, but what, you know, most annoys me. Just because my dinosaur is now not full health, I'm not able to be. I mean, you can also predict for it, you know, it's only when I'm being careless. A lot of times, again, I'll just, like, with Sinensis, you don't have to pay attention. When I'm doing my 30 raids, sometimes I'll just watch TV, especially with Tribal War. I would just watch TV as my dinosaur did his raids. And that's just a huge gap. I don't know why people do this. Well, that's going to go down in 1 hit. Alright, well. The ability, I said it last time, is also an auto attack reset. If you're not full health, you can use it, like, right before your dinosaur attacks the tower, and that gives your healers, like, a couple more seconds, like a second or 2, if that even, to heal. I mean, still something. You know, every single heal is less money you have to spend. Maybe I'm being cheap, but it's like these are the strategies. You need your money, you know. And if you don't need it, you can donate to your band. So, like, this is really for you guys. This is to help you. Get you guys some money. But, I mean, that's Sinensis, right? You don't really have to do anything. It's a cool dinosaur. It looks cool. There's a distinct genus that does not exist theoretically. Okay. It looks cool. It's a good dinosaur. It's one of the best in the game, if not the best. But, you know, if you are someone who uses blessings, I would go with Saurophac and X. If not, it's really take your pick. They're not too different. Sinensis is just slightly better. I mean, Grand Guardians are fantastic, so that's kind of why both of those dinosaurs are good. Suchomimus is good, not for Grand Guardians, he doesn't have them, but for his healing ability. So, yeah, it's really the ability to heal that makes the dinosaur good or not, which is kind of unfortunate. That's just kind of how the meta is, though. You know, you have to last through all that immune spam. And again, if we had more HUD abilities, maybe, you know, Suchomimus and Sinensis might not be as good. Their healing factor might not be as insane if there were other abilities maybe to counteract it. Maybe there's, like, ability, you know, I don't know if any of you guys play League of Legends, but there's something called Grievous Wounds where healing effects are, like, only are 40% effective all of a sudden when you're hit by an ability or something. So maybe they could have something like that where, you know, healing effects are, you know, not, are blocked or whatever. Heal block, like in Pokemon, that's a move, right? Heal block, something like that. I don't remember. Something like that. I think so. But that's going to wrap it up. Sinensis is a great dinosaur. If you have it, good for you. You know, definitely use it. 9 out of 10. Like, he's going to do you good. He's worth maxing out for sure. Like, if you can. If he's who you want to go for, definitely worth it. A little bit of a boring, overused dinosaur, kind of mainstream. But he's good. He's mainstream for a reason. So that's going to wrap up the episode. If you guys enjoyed the episode, leave a like. Oh, John Hammond right on cue as always. And if you did not like the episode, leave a dislike because I'd like to know, honestly, what you thought. Bye-bye.